Hello everybody, my name is Sheila SL Reads. Today I'm going to be doing a video about my favorite books of 2018. It has been a while since I've posted any video. The past semester was kind of crazy for me. I was taking so many credits and working 2 jobs, and I barely even read the books I had to read for school. Most of the books I did read, which came out to a total of 72 books, I did read in the first half of the year before second semester started, which is kind of crazy. I did read a lot of graphic novels this year, so that's why I ended up reading so many books, but I consider them to be books, so I counted them towards my reading goal for 2018. The first book that I want to talk about is If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. I read this as an ebook, so I don't actually have a physical copy, but I really want to get my hands on it sometime soon. This is kind of like The Secret History by Donna Tartt. This is kind of a less intense form of that. It is also a mystery novel set at college. This is a college for actors and dancers and everything like that, and these actors in particular are Shakespearean actors. I adore Shakespeare. I've talked about him in many of my videos, and I supremely enjoyed this novel. It was fantastic. I was reading it while I was on vacation, and I just could not put it down. And I was like, there's all this stuff in Alaska that I can see, and then I can also read this book. So it was a bit difficult for me to choose between the two, but it was really fantastic. I definitely recommend that you pick it up, and I hope that M.L. Rio will come out with something soon, but I'm pretty sure she's working on like a grad degree or PhD degree, and so I don't think I'm going to be getting anything from her anytime soon. The second book that I want to talk about is a graphic novel, and it is also a graphic novel series, so I'll just show you the first one, and that is Saga. So I picked this up earlier this year. I ended up reading all 9 volumes, and this was absolutely fantastic. This is about a galactic war between 2 very different races of people, and the 2 main characters, which are Alana and Marco, fall in love with each other. They're from opposite sides of the war and opposite sides of the galaxy, and they end up having a child together, and they're constantly on the run. They pick up allies, they pick up enemies, everybody. It's constantly changing sides, and it's very interesting. It's fantastic. I definitely recommend it. The next book that I want to talk about is A Girl Like That by Tanaz Bethena. I read this book for the summer. It is a very deep novel. It is one of the most powerful things I've ever read. It is about a girl, and she's always considered to be a girl like that. Someone you want to stay away from. She's the bad girl in Saudi Arabia. She is an immigrant to Saudi Arabia, and so people have always set her apart because of that, and she just does not see a point in trying to fit in with everybody when she doesn't want to. It's a very tragic story, and it deals a lot with rape culture and also with the treatment of women in society compared to how men are treated for the same exact crimes. It's fantastic. It's just very heartbreaking. She tries to be an unlikable character, she tries to be an unlikable person, but she just does not manage to because she's just constantly rooting for her, and it's very tragic because you know what's going to happen at the beginning of the book. The next book that I'd like to talk about is Still Lives by Maria Hummel. I believe this is my first book that I got during my Book of the Month subscription, and it is also the only one of the books that I've received that I've actually read, because I'm the worst. It's a thriller. I don't usually read thrillers. This kind of made me want to start reading them. It's not overly terrifying, but I was still very stressed the entire time, just because that's my nature, and there were thrilling moments of it, I would say. This novel is about an art heist, but there's a bit of a twist on it because instead of the art getting stolen, the artist goes missing. The main character of this works for an art museum, and she has to deal with the aftermath of this artist going missing, but she also gets involved in the mystery itself, and it's just very interesting. And I think the reason I liked it so much was because I was so emotionally impacted by it. Like, I was so stressed reading it, like it really hit me hard, and I was just on the edge of my seat the entire time. I could not put it down, so I definitely recommend this to anybody who's looking for a good thriller. My final favorite book is Whatever by S.J. Gosley. I feel like I really relate to the main character of this, and that's the reason I enjoy it so much. This book follows Mike Tate, who finds out that he is not straight when his supposed girlfriend, who turns out not to be his girlfriend, tells him that he made out with somebody named the Junior Meat King while drunk at a party. And it just goes downhill and uphill. It's a very big roller coaster from there. It's just so entertaining, and it's so indicative of actually being a teenager. Like, I feel like there are a lot of books that do not deal with teenagers very well. Like, they do not capture the teenage life all that well. So it was just very authentic, and I really enjoyed it. So that is the last book on my list of favorite books of 2018. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below what books you enjoyed this year. The next video that I'm going to be posting is going to be my least favorite books of 2018, and I will link that down below once I do post that, and you will actually, hopefully, be hearing from me soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!